1991. The Chicago Bulls, after years of heartbreak and falling short, finally broke through to the NBA Finals. Their opponent, the legendary Los Angeles Lakers, led by the one and only Magic Johnson. This was more than just a series. It was a clash of eras. The established Showtime dynasty against the hungry, rising star, Michael Jordan. Critics were loud, questioning if MJ's individual brilliance could ever translate into a team championship. The narrative was set. Could the Phenom finally become a champion, or would the old guard prove too strong? Game 1 in Chicago was a shock to the system. The Bulls, playing on their home court, lost a nail-biter. Magic and the Lakers showed their veteran poise, snatching the home court advantage and sending a clear message. The pressure was immediately on Chicago. But instead of crumbling, that loss forged their resolve. Michael Jordan reportedly gathered his team, his focus sharpened, his determination hardened. There was no panic, only a quiet promise to attack. That Game 1 wake-up call wasn't a setback. It was the spark that ignited a fire. From that moment on, this series flipped. Game 2 arrived, and a different Michael Jordan stepped onto the court. This wasn't just a scorer. This was a complete master of the game. He drove to the rim with unmatched ferocity, finished with acrobatic grace, and his court vision was simply next level. He wasn't just scoring, he was orchestrating. And then came the moment, the play that everyone remembers. Driving down the lane, Jordan elevated for a dunk, but with Sam Perkins in his path, he did the impossible. He switched the ball to his left hand in mid-air and scooped it off the glass. It was a move that defied gravity, a highlight that perfectly captured his dominance. The Bulls didn't just win Game 2. They announced a new king was ready for the throne. All throughout this historic run, Jordan had a secret weapon on his feet, the Air Jordan 6. This shoe was a masterpiece of design, inspired by MJ's own German sports car. It was sleek, aggressive, and built for a champion. You had the visible air unit, the unique two-hole tongue, and that distinctive heel tab, which was apparently modeled after a spoiler. And the colorway he wore, the black and infrared, became instantly iconic. It was the perfect visual companion to his on-court brilliance. As MJ flew through the air, the flashes of infrared on his sneakers were like a blur of greatness. The AJ6 wasn't just footwear, it was a statement. It was the shoe that would carry a legend to his destiny. But let's be clear, this wasn't a one-man show. This was the birth of the Bulls as a true team. Scottie Pippen was a defensive nightmare for the Lakers, a versatile force who could do it all. His length and athleticism were the perfect complement to Jordan. Inside, Horace Grant was the enforcer, grabbing rebounds and protecting the paint with his signature goggles. The entire team bought into a defensive system that smothered the high-powered Showtime offense. With every game, the Bulls grew stronger, more cohesive. They shed their underdog label and began to look like a well-oiled machine, a dynasty in the making. And at the controls of it all was number 23 in his Air Jordan 6 South, conducting the symphony of a championship team. The Bulls won 4 straight games after that initial loss. They returned to Los Angeles for Game 5 with a chance to close it out, and they did. They dominated the game, leaving no doubt who the best team in the NBA was. As the final seconds ticked away, the camera found Michael Jordan, clutching the championship trophy for the very first time, tears streaming down his face. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated joy and relief. The long journey, the years of criticism, all of it washed away in that celebration. And on his feet, of course, were the Air Jordan 6 South, that image Jordan, the trophy. And the shoes became the birth certificate of the Bulls dynasty. The Air Jordan 6 was no longer just a basketball shoe. It was now the first championship sneaker. Its legacy was cemented forever. For sneakerheads, it represented a pivotal moment in the Jumpman story. Its design innovations, like the reinforced toe cap and the spoiler-like heel tab, set a new standard for performance and style. It pushed the boundaries of what a signature shoe could be. To this day, the AJ6 is revered not just for its looks, but for what it represents. The pinnacle of achievement, the reward for relentless hard work. It's a piece of sports history, a cultural artifact that tells the story of when Michael Jordan finally reached the mountaintop. That victory in 1991 changed everything. For Michael Jordan, it silenced every doubter and solidified his place as the new face of the league. He wasn't just an incredible talent anymore. He was a winner, a champion. For the NBA, it marked the official end of the Showtime era and the beginning of the Bulls' dominance that would define the 1990s. It was a true passing of the torch. And the Air Jordan 6, forever linked to that emotional, historic moment, became more than just a sneaker. It became a symbol of a new era, the footwear of a legend who had finally, indisputably, become a king. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more stories from the world of sneakers and sports.